I'll be quiet.
It's still a road.
It's hard day knows.
We up.
Open Afrocentric people because they just judge you when you eat.
They judge what you eat? What you mean?
So you just gonna cook a whole pack of pork chops? Huh?
Hell nah. Everybody should judge you on the whole pack of pork chops. Shit.
That's a whole pig ass in
Hell
there.
yeah, you done ate a whole pig back. A whole back of pig.
Four pig backs in there.
Shit.
We on again. I hope you listening closely. We doing our own thing, but we doing this for the culture. Check out the topic. Don't be the subject. We keep it poppin'. You can be up next. We are more than culture. 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 We are more than culture. More than culture.
Niggas in the pig backs, boy. I can't do it. You still eat pork?
They still
You gotta.
They still sell it?
There it
Yes, sir, I
is.
do.
After all this
still live.
research,
What research?
Dr. Sebi, man. Rest in peace.
I got the corona shot too, so what the fuck?
You got the who?
I got the shot.
Okay.
Vaccine.
What they got to do with pork, though?
what's your digestive
I'm not
tract?
caught up in conspiracy theories unless I can prove them for myself.
Oh, pork ain't no conspiracy. That shit ain't good for you.
That shit,
I seen the
hypertension
videos.
and all that good shit.
I seen the videos.
Yeah, but I mean,
More than culture is the brand. This is the
you
More
can
Than
walk
Culture
right
show.
outside of Slugging Vegan and get hit by a bus.
That's so goddamn true.
Slutty vegan ain't healthy.
Yeah, it's very
It's
saucy.
just,
It's
it's
good.
just not meat.
It's alternative.
You can't.
It's a skip day for vegan.
This is life, man. It's
You're gonna live it up.
ride it, man.
Ride
Live
it out.
man. You know,
Right? We don't talk about it.
I was lucky enough to live. I know at least 4 or 5 niggas' life. So. Those were the good old days.
More Than Culture is the brand. This is the More Than Culture show. Kamal the Secret Genius.
Reemo Rod.
Tyler Chronicles.
Ronnie Jordan.
Yes, sir. You know
Man,
how
we got an
do it.
OG. This is my certified goddamn partner. First time I ever did Uptown on Sunday night. This man had one of the most cranking nights in the country.
Ever.
I'm talking about when I learned how to book shows from the dope boys. Like when BMF was around, this man, the first dude, is bring all the rappers to the comedy club that I saw. He's kind of sparked the whole culture of
Why you playing?
the rappers was by us all
Getting
the time.
paid in all fives.
Get us paid over there. Take us to the car shows out of town and
Stiletto
shit
money.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So longevity is everything. It's good to be hot, but it's also good to stay around.
Come
so
on.
Come on,
you know,
talk your shit.
I'm
Warm is
20
just
years
as
in
good as
myself, but I know this man here got to be
21 years.
Yeah.
man.
Okay. I'm gonna put it like
Nigga
that.
running the city 1 year in the game.
At
Yeah,
least.
started out 559 under Bruce Comedy Act Theater. That whole crew, man, but he got his DNA is all over the city, and I'm
that.
one of the people that he came upon. We got the OG, originally known as Booty Doo. Her
Yes,
stomach
sir.
stick out further than her
That where
booty.
y'all
Doo.
got that
We
from.
got motherfucking Nard Hoslton in the house, in the culture. Goddamn it, finally.
What's up? Wow.
Currently on tour with Duval
Chilling,
right
That
man.
where
now.
y'all got that from. Booty do. Everybody that's
stick
doing
out
that
further
joke
than
or
your
doing
booty.
that sketch or doing
This
that bit.
is the originator.
Have you seen your joke on stage from another comedian?
Well, I've seen variations of it.
Yeah.
Females do dicky do.
They do.
They got butt does.
Yeah, I remember. You remember that song? Jock came out with "Looking Boy,"
Yeah,
and he said "booty do," right? I called my lawyer. I thought I had his ass. And they said I needed. They had to give the complete definition of it that I use
In order for it to be
the two.
trademark
Could you
infringement.
talk about the
Trademark
24's
infringement.
video at the? Because I remember being out there at T.I. shooting 24's video. You there, Duval there, and they used to all the comedians just show up because niggas would call, but we knew y'all had a scene because y'all was already cool. But I know they shot that bitch hours later, and I had been and left. But when I finally saw it, how you got out, I know Duval didn't expect you to goddamn say that shit.
Well, but see, Duval he's still a scene, man. Like we shot that part at the hotel room first.
Right.
And I was like, Tip. And Duval was like, let me in, because he was in the room with some girls.
Yeah.
And Duval just bust out singing Jodeci. I was like, that motherfucker got me. So when we shot the first part, I was like, I'm not gonna let this nigga just take this whole scene again. So he was like, Denzel, Washington, yeah. And the girls walked by, and I was just like, oh, no, y'all ain't acting. You know what I mean? Y'all got booty to do anyway. And it just it made the video, though.
Stomach stick out further than your booty do. And
Bro,
so
those were
everybody
the
quit doing
classic
that
days.
shit. The video era will put in the comedian price up immediately. That shit used to make the nigga price go up immediately. But I remember, could you talk about the famous Sunday night boo? Because these new kids have no idea what a boo really consists of. When you have the entire BMF in there with guns on them.
Man, them niggas used to leave niggas in the car with machine guns. So, no bullshit.
That's the worst job ever. Niggas in there laughing. You in the car with a gun
And then
by
when,
yourself.
and when they finna go,
I hate this job.
Crack the window.
they'll send 3 people
Niggas
out
come to
front.
the car laughing.
You know what I mean? But back then we had Shaquille O'Neal, Bobby and Whitney together in that motherfucker.
I was on stage that night. They walked in. You said,
DMX, all the Braxton sisters, and
Man.
this in the 90s.
Right.
nigga.
Everybody was super hot.
And it was just crazy. But
Biggest stars.
then I found out, I said, who has enough money to come out every night? I was doing Sunday, and then I was doing some stuff on Tuesday. I was doing a strip club on Monday. So I was like, who has enough money to come out every night and have a good time? Strippers and drug
Oh,
dealers.
boys, yeah.
So that's who I keyed in on.
And what's they off days?
no
Never.
off days, nigga. They outside.
When the trap closed, it's on.
Yeah. They go to work after the show.
So those are people that I targeted, and all the nights were successful, but you had to know what you was doing. You know, the difference between, oh, who you booing, pussy ass nigga, and just, you know, joning somebody or talking about them, making them feel bad or whatever. It's a big difference. You can't try them niggas on no I whoop your ass shit.
Gotta be funny.
Yeah, it's
They
many
gonna-
niggas.
They were gonna kill Willie Robo in that bitch one night, but they were gonna kill that nigga.
It's about RoboCop. That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Nigga K-Dub told some niggas from Simpson, oh, nigga, what? Nigga, I ain't no comedian. Them niggas got up and left 10 bottles of champagne on the table
Oh, no.
and was headed to Simpson. Niggas had loaded up and was headed back.
Oh my God.
And Skadoodle said, Skadoodle had to make the call.
Hey, shout out to my boy. Can I say his name?
Skadoodle.
Skadoodle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, nigga.
Yeah, but I was always thug affiliated and stuff like that. So it worked out to be a good thing, you know. But then as you mature and you get older, then, you know, even those people have kids now.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to change your whole fan base around and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Nard dropped me off at my mama's house one time. That's how long ago. He said, "Who is this little dog out here, bro?" My dad had a little ass
I
dog.
told you about that dog.
I think so, yeah.
I dropped this nigga off. You stayed in the circle, did you?
Yeah.
Cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it was off Thomas
pulled up in the
Road.
cul-de-sac. This nigga had a big, white, aggressive bitch dog. Motherfucker.
That's my dad.
And his voice was like, and I was like, nigga, you ain't no thug, nigga. You miss that dog, don't you?
Yeah, rest in peace, Cooper. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Coop. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, cool.
Yeah, I had him since I was 8.
That's my dad dog. Nah, I didn't have no. I came home from college one day and there was a dog there. I was like, y'all nigga got a dog? I been asking for a dog. I'm grown as a mother, like
Right.
20. Like, y'all, my dad got
They
a dog.
needed, they needed to have your grocery bill out the house before they put a
Man,
dog
look.
in that motherfucker. Boy,
He
you crazy.
rescued that
You
dog.
crazy as fuck. They gonna feed a dog and you.
He
Nigga.
rescued the dog from. It was these white boys that worked the job. They used to just blow weed in the dog's face.
So the dog stolen. What was
No,
stolen?
they gave it to him. He was like, no, you take this dog. My roommates will do
Dog
no
traumatized.
drink him, give him liquor and all kind of shit. This
Lord.
dog was like,
Liquor?
yeah, we had to goddamn
Bless
get him
that
straight
dog.
and
That's
sober
why he
first.
barked
nigga.
like that.
Yeah, this nigga need to fit some Hennessy.
Nigga was drunk.
This nigga drink Fireball and shit.
Oh shit! So what was one of the crazier nights in the spot? So this is the first Uptown.
Yeah, first uptown on
Peachtree.
Peachtree.
Uh huh.
Next to Houston's. One of the
There's
craziest
1,000
nights.
Any one of them. I know there's thousands of them.
The night Black Casper told me he was going to the car and get his gun,
Shout out Black Casper first off.
and
Funny as hell.
400 people kicked him as they walked out the club. When I say I was gangster affiliated, brother, I mean like
Wait.
everybody in the club
Hold on, yeah, he was going to get his gun.
was with me, nigga.
Wait for the shift.
Yeah.
So he told you, I'm finna go get my heat. Y'all had
No,
an
he got.
issue.
Did he get booed first? It was something
Yeah,
like
okay,
that first.
okay.
You got
Yeah,
to
tell the whole
I can
story.
tell it. I can tell it. I can tell it fast.
And Black Casper, you are welcome to come on this
I thought he was
platform.
getting
Okay.
a gun on the crowd.
So this one, Joe Cole owned it, right?
Rest in
Okay.
peace, Joe
Gangster,
Cole.
Detroit.
Heard of.
So Joe was like, man, bomb ass nigga, Black Casper, whatever. So Black Casper told me, he said, Joe said put me up next. I hadn't put up a 2 open micers. So
Right.
Joe said put him up next, I put him up next. He get booed. He go up before the Future and maybe 4 or 5 more guest spots. He get booed. He come out stage to my motherfucker introduced me fucked up. That's why I got booed, this and this and this. So I was like, I went on stage.
Black Casper has blonde hair at the time. I just want y'all to
And
know.
he had 2 smoke machines beside the stage, blowing smoke when he come out.
Like a concert.
Niggas crazy.
He was on con-
When
con-
did
But the stage was about this big.
What
Yeah.
time did he get there?
Set this shit up, bro.
What is this
So-
smoke time? This nigga
I
got
tell
production?
him, I go on,
That's hilarious.
I go on stage and I had this look and everybody, what wrong, no? What's up? What's up? What's up? I was like, man, niggas talking about the way you introduce them is how they do on stage. I was like, all right, man, look, fuck it. Next comedian bring to the stage. He ain't shit. He ain't from Atlanta. Motherfucker ain't funny. I ain't never liked the motherfucker. Give it up for JJ. Standing ovation.
Rip
Tore that bitch apart.
They still working on the building.
That
He
bitch
tore
down.
that
Shout out to JJ
motherfucker
for the
apart.
sip.
Let him know that
So-
it had shit to do with how you brought him up.
So it was like, yeah, it had nothing to do with it. And then when he told me he
Had
was
to show him.
going to get his gun, I was like, we're going to let you go get your gun. And Lil Baller threw a chair all the way across the comedy club at him. And
Shout out Lil
then,
Baller.
and then
Lil
it just
Baller.
went from there. And people was walking out the club talking about, what happened? And they just kick him.
They had to get the story first.
Girls,
What he did? Oh,
everything. And
Just
then
kicking.
Because you know it was upstairs, so it was like you had to walk out of the club through everybody
uh-huh.
to get to the door and that upstairs up there on the balcony.
and he had his brother with him, right? So my ace boon coon, Franco, right? Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, Franco Lacey. Bro.
Now, Franco was in the kitchen talking shit to a waitress. He come out the club talking about, what happened? I said, man, we just woke Black Casper ass. He was like, and y'all didn't call me? He was like, who left? I said,
Who left?
I said, that's his brother. He hit that nigga in the top part of his head. His soft spot, nigga. Bow! Black Castle brother said, that's enough.
Right. What? I'm not even in this.
That's enough.
Wait,
That's
Black
enough.
Casper left his brother up at the club?
No, Black
You
Castle
waiting on him.
was trying to get on down the sidewalk. And Joe told him,
Trying to get on down
Joe
the
said,
side.
man, this niggas all out there in the parking lot, standing next to their cars and trucks with guns and shit. Pull
I'ma
off
stay
slow.
inside.
If you squirt, hit your tires or something,
They
burn
gonna-
rubber,
they on your
when you
ass.
leave, they gonna
They
fire
on
your
your
ass up.
bro.
But niggas
And-
don't know. No, I had a whole Thomasville in the club
That's crazy.
buying bottles.
Ooh, Lord.
Simpson, Bankhead.
Real Atlanta shit.
Yeah, I went to open campus, so
Come on, Camp.
so
Yes, sir.
I knew
Open
people.
campus alumni right
I knew
here.
all the popular people at every school.
But you
That's
had
what
a
it
Corvette
was.
at open campus. Talk about that shit.
Ooh, hold
Yeah.
on now. Hold on.
Yeah,
now.
talk
Hold
about
on.
that.
Well, you know,
I
I-
got you to open
I
campus.
had several old schools at the time.
Oh, that nigga sit back like, yes, sir.
69 Camaro
All
candy,
right, classic.
gold candy paint.
What?
Yeah,
Pull up at school with that
68 vet with the T-tops, the beat in it.
Gotta get you to open.
In
65.
open campus, bro.
Man,
That's
I
what
was
got
a,
him to open
He was
campus.
a capital M-A-N,
I was
bro.
I was a weed kingpin. Nigga.
You
Come
was
on,
driving
man.
this to open campus?
Yes.
Driving that
69 Corvette, nigga.
Sheesh. You was the mid monster, bro.
animal.
Wait, mom.
Mid animal.
Animal.
Mid animal.
Y'all ever heard about East Hampton?
Hell yeah.
That was me.
You know these niggas from the east side. These two.
That was me.
Y'all was smoking
Check
on
my
all
resume.
Weed. Them boys was smoking on your weed.
I'm trying to tell you, I done had some tender ball from the house.
When the line used to be backed up all the way out the apartments, the martyr bus couldn't even get down the street.
Shut your ass up. Bro.
Boy, you were trapping like crack.
One of my homeboys, I ain't gonna call his name because he still do the same thing. But he called me. He was like, "Man, these niggas selling crack over here, man. It's slow." He said, "But the weed will go." So I was like, "Shit, what we gotta do?" He was like, "Man, I got $400." He was like, "We need about another 1,000 to get a pound, a mid at this time."
Mm-hmm.
So that's
still a little high though.
I had a 77 Cutlass
You
with
did not
gold candy paint on it, with the swivel seat driver
Got that
seat.
bitch off.
Ooh, you sold a car.
Sold that motherfucker for 1,000. Came back with 1,000. I might have made $1 million
You feel me?
off that $1,000,
Off that
nigga.
candy paint. You bitch
Hey,
you.
bro, that need to be in the documentary there, bro.
Right.
We was beating that motherfucker down,
Talk
man.
about them 559 years. Like when did you like? Did you go there and not do well first? Like
No,
when did you get your
559 came from Harlem Nights,
Sorry,
which came from the Comedy at Theater. Bruce was the host. And Mike Cato owned Harlem Nights. So it went from Comedy at Theater with Chris Tucker and T.K. Kirkland was the biggest shit walking in the club.
Right.
And Faison Love. So they closed that. We just started doing it at Harlem Nights for about 6 months. That's when Shouty started. Then we started 559. Like I said, I knew everybody. So I had a pass, but that only lasts like 3 minutes. Like these motherfuckers didn't care, man. Your shirt will get you booed.
Everything got to be
Your
tight.
name will get you booed.
Let me tell you something.
And then, I mean, like, pow! Nigga throw a salt and pepper shake at your ass on stage. Chicken bones. It was ridiculous,
Yeah.
man. But some of the people I seen rip harder than anybody, though. Ricky Smiley came up with that little Daryl.
What?
And put them glasses on and,
Oh, at that club.
and jumped off the stage. Just up to that motherfucker like that.
Oh my God,
Going
they was
crazy.
going crazy.
That was it, nigga.
Going
That was
crazy.
it. But 559 was so rough. It was a tour that started in Virginia that went all the way to Miami. 559 was the last stop. So they,
Niggas skipped Atlanta, went
good.
to Miami, and they came back up.
You feel good about your whole
Like,
thing.
we ain't going there before you go to Miami.
it's the
nigga.
last
They
show.
would not
Who
come.
We
Yeah.
finna ruin my Miami trip. I'm not
Right.
ready to be in
I've
Miami.
seen people have nervous breakdowns and that comedians.
Yeah.
Marvin Dixon ran into the girl who robbed him.
He told us that.
Bruce told us the story.
Story. Yeah, and
That's
Marvin.
hilarious.
We got both point of views.
Man, see, me and Bruce was close. Like back then, Bruce had a 77 Seville.
L dog.
Nothing but laugh.
No, box Seville.
The
Oh,
big
no,
photo.
I
That's
didn't
the
do
photo.
that.
Yeah.
That's
So
that
he
big
had a
Outcast
50
thing.
foot
I
photo.
thought that was Cool Atlanta.
He had a
Eight
show.
track in that
Thank
bit.
So
My niggas.
he put his car in the shop to put a new motor in it. They kept his car about 8 months.
God damn.
So I'm the only one
6 months for a motor.
in our crew that was driving. So in the wintertime, it was me, Mike Epps, Small Fry, and Bruce in the front seat.
The funniest shit is the wintertime.
Because I
heat
didn't
on
have
beat.
heat.
Oh, y'all
I had
niggas up
speakers
there.
all through that bitch, but I
Right.
had no heat. And you know, an old car like that was freezing.
Freezing, all
Yeah.
steel.
So-
All that
Keep it in
metal.
there.
It's all steel, baby. That bitch
Yeah,
cold.
all four of us. That's where I met Mike Epps at the Comedy at Theater. He was I pulled out on my first night. It was gonna be his first night, and he was like standing up against the wall. He was freezing. So I was like, "Hey, you a comedian?" He was like, "Yeah." How you know? I said, "Cause we the only nigga here an hour early." I said, "You can sit in the car." He came and sat in the car, and we was tight ever since then.
Word, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So back to the street shit, but not really. Like, what was your transformation, or what made you like get into comedy and kind of like get out of the street shit?
I had a show with Bruce and they was playing the commercials on the radio, which wasn't something that happened all the time. Where you heard a commercial on the radio about a comedy night at that point, at a comedy room.
Right.
So I was on the way to do the show with Bruce, and I had some weed left that I didn't sell because I had to leave, and so I was taking my weed to my business partner, and down to Capitol Homes. I turned down to Capitol Homes, the street light out. So I get on down in there by the basketball court, 8 police.
Shit.
So I used to keep my driver's license in my ashtray. For some kind of reason, my license slid up under the dashboard. So they gave me probable cause. So they searched. They was like, open up the dashboard. 5s and 10s fell all out the motherfucking dashboard. So it was like, what you doing with all this money? I was like, my mom on drugs, man, and I can't leave the money at home, you know what I mean, because she'll just go off with it. So thinking on
You
my
was
feet.
quick on your feet that
Yeah,
time. I was like,
unbelievable.
nigga.
So I
But nigga, where you
But
get it
he's
from?
looking-
That ain't the answer.
he looked up under the seat, some more money.
Oh, you tripping.
Looked up under the other seat. It's a gun and some more money, but it was a legal gun. I had the paperwork and everything. So this little Oriental dude would not stop fucking searching. I'm cracking jokes. I got all the black police occupied, you know, and he would not let the fuck up searching. And then he said, 82. I knew what that was. Put him in custody. He found 92 dimes.
92 dimes. That's a mixtape.
on my
That's your album, nigga.
on my life.
92 dimes.
I don't lie on me.
You had that bitch hid though, because
I
it took
had
him forever to find it.
92 dimes of weed on me, nigga, and
That's so
$10,000.
embarrassing.
In the old school.
Take to break down.
Riding in the
get a
old
friend.
school.
I was in my cousin's Cadillac,
Damn.
and
That's hilarious.
so I said, okay, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go on and just do the comedy. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that,
How you get out of the
So I
92
said, fuck it. I
dimes?
said I'm gonna do the comedy,
yeah.
and that's how.
What they give you for the 92 dimes? What they?
First offenders.
Come on, now you gotta use it when you use it.
No
Shout
low.
out to
First
the first
offender.
offender.
First
No low.
offender. I'm
Yeah.
off this shit.
Got probation, and didn't do nothing wrong. And I'm not a jail type of guy, you know. So
No
I don't
one should be.
I don't
Right.
commit crimes that's gonna get me 20 years in prison. So I
92
I might
dimes.
okay, I might, but I won't get caught.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That shit gonna happen.
Like I'm heavy in the snipers now. Instead of
It's
just
hilarious.
walking up in the parking lot. Yeah.
Yes.
You look like the type of nigga got a sniper rifle.
I can
and
shoot one.
And a bow and arrow.
I ain't never shot no bow and arrow. I don't like outside, so I don't be doing shit like
You don't
that.
like outside?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a light skin ass shit
Do
right
you?
there, man.
Hey, do you feel like niggas blame you for the rep in Atlanta? Like LA dudes used to come down here and say that nigga make them niggas boo you. But I've seen these niggas get the best intro and do bad as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like the word got out, like y'all Atlanta
was-
niggas hate us, y'all hate us.
Yeah, Atlanta
I'm like,
was
no, we not.
Atlanta was different, especially LA. They was all working on showcase sets. So, all the jokes was about the kids and
Right.
stuff like that, and they didn't perform for a big laugh. We were performing for our life down here, so we going for standing ovations.
Yes, to this
So
day.
everybody got booed on Sunday, even if they had a good Friday and Saturday. So they decided to blame me. Then I came up with the New York joke, and New York niggas hated me, nigga.
Ooh, that shit hit too.
Yeah, sir.
Them niggas hated me for that word is bar shit, bro. Them niggas hated me for that shit.
It's true though. It's
Yeah.
a fucking true joke.
So it's just it's ups and downs in comedy, man. It seems like the newer generation and the younger comedians have more, whether it's because of Instagram or whether it's because of work ethic, y'all get a lot further quicker than we did. See, we had a blueprint. Within 5 years, you did Comic View. You did good. You came up with a good ending joke on Comic View. You went from performing for free to $1,500 a show.
Mm.
If you hosted Comic View, you automatically went to $15,000 a show.
Mm.
But if you just ran all the time, you get $2,500, stuff like that. So Comic View really fed us through the years. Now they didn't pay us any residuals, and the pay only was $100. Comic View paid us $150.
Yeah.
Fly yourself there, get your own hotel room.
Wow.
So
But the
you are
exposure
right.
was so
Yeah,
great.
it was so great.
Cause y'all had that Mr. Raper Man joke. Niggas, we was saying that in high school.
Well, I made sure I had a joke like that every year I did Comic View to that the people will remember my set by. You know, one year was the New York, one year was Mr. Raper Man, one year was I did some shit about Cuba Gooding Jr. You know, I'm so sick of this shit.
Yes.
And so you had to have a finale joke on Comic View or
Comic
just-
View was like NACA. It was like, nigga, if you do good here, you can get 32 schools. You can get a whole lot of.
yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, bro.
A whole lot of money, boy,
A
out there.
whole lot of money.
But Uptown was like a different animal though, cause it was like he would know if the headliner was gonna die on Sunday, and he'd be like, he'd see the feature and be like, Ronnie, you got your honey bun.
Ah.
Well, I always had me 3 or 4 comedians I knew could go up first, after the headliner, last, when I need to bring the energy up, you know.
Important part of being a
from
host.
hosting so
Yeah.
long, you know, I knew that. And you just knew when a nigga was gonna bomb. And I had, but you know, I had a mean crew to go to. Duval, Ronnie Jordan, JJ,
Ernesto would come in that bitch and
Tyler.
rest in peace,
I
Tyler
always want
Craig.
to go up
Yeah.
whenever you call his name. So, you know, I had a mean crew to be able to go to when I needed them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You need to
Speaking
get
of Tyler Craig, bro, I met you on Somebody's on
That
BET.
show was funny. That show
No,
was
no,
funny.
no. We met at Stump the Yard in the gym when they was doing the finale scene.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
shit.
we
Oh,
did
he Reemo.
Remo was a star on that set. So
Hey.
you know what I mean?
I
Talk to
did
them
warm
people.
ups.
Yeah, you
Well,
was.
that's-
I had
for
to
the
keep
gym
the
scene.
audience
Yeah,
right
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I met you.
That's crazy. Because then when we was on Somebody's, like, nigga, I'm just trying to get a check. I'm doing wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
They got Reemo in wardrobe.
I-
Reemo in wardrobe.
I went from
Oh, man.
I went from goddamn trailer to wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was trying to get a check. So I like,
That's
boom.
hilarious.
Nard was like, bro, you funny, bro. You should, you know what I'm saying? Come down. I got a night. Nigga, I came that one night and seen the way them niggas respond to funny shit. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a while.
Not happening.
I'm gonna wait a while, bro.
I
I
used to
think
be-
this
I
is
used
like
to
the
love that
Keys
shit,
era,
boy.
so kill
But
your ass
You
era.
could have started comedy at least 10 years earlier than you did, though.
Boy.
Because he always wanted to.
Yeah.
And I randomly see him and were you in Fat Albert?
No.
But you was real close with the dude.
Yeah, Jermaine.
So I used to see y'all out and stuff like that. But Reemo been around a lot of movie sets. But
Yeah.
when you was doing wardrobes for Somebody's, that's the sitcom on BET that I was a star of. Yeah. Okay.
That's that one.
Me.
That one right there. Talk that shit.
We gonna have
It
a
wasn't
hard
in
time. We
the
gotta
intro.
find them
It
clips,
wasn't in
man.
the
They
intro.
fucking hit. I
It
did
was
put
it was him, Tyler Craig. Who else was
Doodoo Brown was in
Doodoo
it.
Brown?
What's the dude who
Pat
wrote and
Brown,
produced it?
Nick, Haji.
Haji.
But see,
Haji go lightly.
those other names that you're naming, yeah, they were in it.
Supporting
Supporting cast. You know, on my sheet,
Yes,
it
sir.
said Marlo,
Alright.
and then my name was second.
Mm. I mean, at that time, like, how did you build up to get a BET show? Like, I mean, like,
I started going to acting classes. I went to acting classes 2 weeks at the acting studio down on Piedmont.
okay.
And the 2 weeks I went, I got standing ovations in acting class. But we was doing comedy. So the dude was like, he gave me some Othello or some shit, right?
Right.
And I was like,
Or some shit.
Some
he was like, you got to know how to do both of them, though, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
So he's like, they have an audition tomorrow for a TV show. And he told the advanced actors, they had advanced, intermediate, beginning. I was beginning, I hadn't been 2 times. So he was like, the advanced people come out and audition, you know. So Mike, you remember Michael Andrews? He was kind of around doing like Denise Howard time, trying to manage people and stuff. Mike Andrews had the plug, so he only told Tyler, Pat Brown, people that he wanted to manage.
Yeah.
But I found out on the sneak tip in acting class. So I was like, can I come up here and audition? And he was like, yeah, it'd be a good experience. You know, he basically was telling me, you ain't gonna get it,
Yeah.
but it'd be a good experience, you know. And I came up that next day and got some lines. And then when it was my time to read, I walked into a table like this. 2 white people, the money behind it, Haji, and somebody, a director or something. I walk in, Haji said, Nard. I don't really know who Haji is, right?
That's crazy.
He was like, the character Marlo is written off of your comic view.
No shit.
Pussy ass nigga, this and that. I read the script. The script says, pussy ass, fuck boy ass nigga.
Wow.
BT
The joke
somebody.
that I'm doing, you know,
Yeah.
and it was
It
done.
should be.
That closer, baby.
I mean, when
Come
God got
back
into
around
something for you,
again.
sheesh.
That's a
Ooh,
layup.
that's what the jewels.
And that's
had
when I
that
learned
closer.
you got to get your ass up. Even if you just laying around or whatever you doing, you never know. You gotta go through. You can't call nobody and ask what's going on down there. You'll miss your blessing.
Man,
You gotta
talk your
get up and go see what's
there's
going on.
so many rappers that got signed just going to the studio with their homeboy. Tupac, Beanie Siegel, Nori even said the same shit. Just was
Nigga was
going
up
up
there.
there.
Just pulling up.
Just pulling up like the ride.
Yeah.
I started comedy off being the ride. With
Wow.
Trill. Nigga needed a ride to the cave. The Drew Thomas like, you want to do stand up? Oh, fuck it. And
Drew
I was-
Thomas.
shit.
Who needed to ride to the
Yeah.
cave? Who?
Drew Thomas,
Yeah, Drew Thomas.
L.A.
You
in New
talking
York.
Big Drew.
Big Drew.
He needed a ride, or he was just hosting.
No,
that night?
Trill needed a
Amir?
ride. Trill was doing stand up before
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ben
but it was doing
stand-up.
snack pack. I wasn't doing stand up at the time. He was like, "Yo, take me to the cave real quick. I got a show." I'm like, "All right, bet." We go out there, and Drew was like, "Yo, it's like me, Goofy. I know the Derulio, Goofy.
Man, nobody know these niggas you talking about.
Me, Trill, Drew Thomas, and niggas like, "Yo, ain't that many people here?" It's like 8 white people in the crowd. It was like, "You want to do stand up?" Like, fuck it, yeah. That was my first
Origin
time.
stories.
Yeah, man.
What was your first time on stage?
1965.
Theater.
I opened up a red box.
This nigga,
A young
this
red
nigga
box.
39 and wanna call me Unc.
It still work, nigga. Work.
Yeah, I never really liked you, Kamal.
and I've never called you Unc, man.
Yeah,
Nephew.
you know we threaten each other every day on the phone. He's like, it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
That's him. God damn it. You got him.
So, comedy at theater. I had walked up to Bruce. I told him I wanted to go on stage. Mike Epps said he wanted to go on stage. This was their first night. And Bruce was, you think he was God in 5x9. He was just as big in the comedy at theater.
He had already done Comic View and all the other stuff. He was already Bruce.
No, that nigga just was funny. He might have did comedy view once. But that nigga just was, it's just I'm the best host alive, but I learned from Bruce. So, but Bruce was magnificent. So, the show started getting to the end, I was like, I'm going up. And he was like, yeah, I got to do 2 more than you. That nigga put up Jamario.
Wow.
At this time, Jamario, God.
Jamario.
And Doodoo Brown.
Oh,
Beast.
man.
With the whole 40.
Oh, when he's walking on stage, Dickie Suit 40.
Man, them niggas, I was sweating whole taco shells
Well, I
in the
said,
back.
you look traumatized.
You're right,
now.
he's still
Yeah.
going through it.
Rough night,
God
baby.
damn it, man.
And that nigga Bruce said, next comedian, this couple people that got up, to find bitches and everything, had started getting up to leave. Thought the show was over for sure.
Yeah.
He was like, next comedian. Excuse me. Pretty good weed.
You got the shot.
The next comedian, about to bring to the stage, give it up for, I didn't go on the Nard my first time.
What you
Oh.
So that's a trivial question. I didn't go on the Nard my first time.
Bernard Wilson.
I got booed so bad that
What you
I
go
changed
on?
my
Right.
name.
Don't move no man.
Tell the original name.
I changed my name. I changed.
No, what
how
was
I
your name before
how I
you
dressed.
changed
He don't even talk about that name no more. He got booed so bad.
Everything, nigga. It was
What
like
was the name?
That name had to die
Y'all
for
want to guess?
Yeah.
you wouldn't guess because it doesn't really.
It's a
make,
nickname.
It doesn't even really make sense.
Okay.
You know.
Was it like a stage, like a title? or
Nigga,
some shit?
29
Like,
dimes. Nigga.
92
92
dimes.
dimes.
Nigga really gets dyslexic, bro. Nigga changed that shit to 29.
There you go.
Yeah, but-
You
Give it
saw
up
a
for
life.
Brick Boy hosting.
Nigga, you
Brick
know, y'all-
boy.
Brick Boy.
I mean, I'm sure,
Mid-man.
definitely sure you've been booed before, and
I have not.
I'm just
no.
fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
But
I have shit. It ain't fun.
Not looked,
Back
not
then?
cared about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then you get
Tyler,
booed, boy. It's
they didn't
like,
just boo you.
No, it was.
They booed
kill
you and
your
gave you
ass.
advice.
Kill
What was that
yourself.
advice? Yeah, kill you.
Go get a real job, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
They hiring at the Chevron. When you get home, kill yourself, nigga.
Bro,
and
that
I'm
kid-
for real. Put a gun in your fucking mouth and blow your head off.
Bro, who started Kill Yourself?
And I'm for
the
real.
streets,
It's,
nigga.
it's,
No, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you. People get Sko the credit for it because
Scope
you
Rest in
know,
peace.
rest in peace, Sko. But it started with me on my Sunday night,
Oh.
and
Rest in peace. Go.
but Duval was a part of the Sunday night.
Mhm.
So we was doing it way before he started doing Trippin' on Tuesday. You know, but he took it to Trippin' on Tuesday. But Sko used to be like, Sko would walk through the back, and I'd be like, what you say, Sko? He'd be like, yo, what's his name? What's his name? I'd be like, Kamal, Secret G's. He'd be like, yo, Joe, kill yourself. And
Yo, Joe.
this was before Jeezy was saying it.
Yes.
But you got to think,
Jeezy used to come
Jeezy
in
was
there.
in there every Sunday
That's what I'm saying.
Brought it to the
with
track.
4 or 5 red bad bitches.
Mhm.
This before all that shit.
Right.
Nigga had hoes then.
Right.
And
I was
Yeah,
interviewing
Blue
Jeezy
Flames.
at Birthday Bash, like it was a while ago. It was a long time ago. This is the height of Jeezy isms, and I'm interviewing him backstage for 107.9. And nigga said, "You got some honey buns, nigga." I said, "Man, how the fuck?" He's like, "Nigga, every Sunday, nigga, I used to be in that bitch." Like he started going crazy.
when
What
the
did all
last
that-
time you did that joke?
Nigga, shit, it was a while ago. I did
Jeezy
it.
ask you got honey
Nigga
buns.
said,
That's
"You got
crazy.
a honey bun with you, nigga."
Nigga,
That's
Jeezy
crazy.
Said, "What the
told
honey
me-
buns, nigga?"
I did the Boys in the Hood video,
Yeah.
and I did another video, and I played the Police. And,
So icy.
on the set, yeah.
Hey,
And on the set of
Infamous.
on the set, Jesus said, "Yo, no, come here." I said, "What's up?" He was like, "Yo, nigga, you play one more Police, nigga. We'll take something up with you, nigga." But I mean, me and Jesus had a real good relationship. You know what I mean? Tip just always been so real. You know, he'll come to you and tell you funny.
Or you're
And
not.
Tip the type nigga be like, shit, we finna go to what's your name? What you doing?
Roll with
Yes.
us, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You took me to the bounce with them one time. They was in that bitch. They were like, he had a show. T.I. had a show. This PSC, the height of PSC-ism when the mixtapes, when he got dropped from Interscope or whatever, but he was going crazy. Arista, he was going crazy down here. And they said, we got a show at the bounce. And that bitch niggas was out hanging out the dope, nigga. It was like me, you, and K-Dub, I think. We was on stage with them niggas.
I don't even remember. I used to go to 4 clubs a night, 7 days a week. So
Driving the old school to all 4 clubs.
Selling mid, bro.
This nigga pull up smoking the air club.
I was selling like
Car
4.
stinking like a motherfucker.
What you talking about,
I was
bro?
selling like 4 pounds of dime.
Every night. Every night.
4 pounds a thousand today with his
a
Hey,
dime.
boy, a pound a club.
If I would have stayed,
That's all you can pull into the club, a pound of dimes. You
if
take
I
more than
would've
a pound of dimes,
stayed-
niggas like, come on, Nard. All right, now. Shit,
if I would
you
have
got to pay me now.
if I would have stayed in the trap, I probably would have sold at 92 dimes in about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's how that motherfucker was
Niggas was
bumping.
busting on that weed.
But
Damn.
like,
Bumpity
you get
bump.
your credit for like, because I think the comedy culture is like now you think it's normal to see rappers at comedy shows and shit like that. I don't know how it was before you, but I just
Where?
know
But who does it like that?
nobody does it like that.
The only
So
person that I seen in my comedy career, which is 14 years, obviously ain't as long, but K-Dub had a similar run of shows where it was going to be the dope boys, the strippers, and a rapper.
that's what this is training. He did
Yeah. He's the only one that I say.
A lot of those people, majority of those people, are my friends though.
hold over from your show.
Yeah, because K-Dub was,
But he the only one
he
that
was
actively
so
tried to keep
smart.
it going.
K-Dub was so smart that I couldn't feel him out yet. So I wasn't giving him the tools like I was giving him to Ronnie them. So K-Dub was like, fuck that. He started hanging around and just started observing and learned the tools himself. You
Is
know
that
what
why
I
you
mean?
don't be calling me?
You? I ain't had your phone.
Everybody
number.
think
That when you never had
You
my
not
phone.
funny
I
to
told
Nard
y'all
call and
niggas, he be
harass
calling
you,
y'all
you
and
ain't
shit. I'm
called
like, damn, I'm good
Tyler
at
yet,
comedy
yeah.
too. Nard don't want to call me.
I mean, you
That's
busy.
crazy.
You working
No, I'm talking
out.
about I've been doing comedy 14 years.
Working out.
But I didn't
Easy.
know you. I knew you way before Oak, but I didn't know you.
I was doing
I've
Uptown.
always been faithful to my surroundings. So if you weren't coming in there on Sunday,
I wasn't
I
doing
wouldn't know
comedy at that time when you had Sundays.
No, yeah.
no, I've had a Sunday, just
I
not
know.
like
I've
those
done
Sundays.
Sunday, and nigga, I hosted the midnight show on Sundays or whatever. Saturdays. I'm sorry. I hosted the midnight shows like
yeah,
a year.
I don't really affiliate with the midnight show because
Copy.
that's what got all the young comedians thinking they're so great now. Is D'Amico, Damien Inappropriate. They put a young comedian and been doing comedy 2 years.
Oh, they was after me.
on
Anybody
a
that's watching,
flyer.
I had it before them.
They put him on a
Mark
flyer.
King, you talking about first, had it. Remember that nigga?
Amateur comedian on a flyer. They performing at Uptown Comedy Corner. Their family, grandma talking about, you done made it.
Yeah.
They have
Now,
not
I think the
advanced at
first time
all.
you actually even saw me was K-Dub's roast. I had did K-Dub roast.
No, I saw you before that, but I didn't
You
really.
didn't get my number.
Wasn't neither one of us jocking each other. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't on that. I wanted to get the
He wanted
OG
the
spirit
Nard
everybody
approval.
else
He wanted the Big Brother
I wanted to
D
get that sauce,
Almighty.
yeah.
I go on your live, nigga.
Now, I'm talking about when I first started, Nard. Back when you had the
14
Sunday
years
at
ago.
Uptown. When I was doing
At the
comedy.
Marietta?
But so look, I respected Uptown so much. I did a whole bunch of other places that I felt were tough enough before I went to Uptown to do your Sunday or to do the Saturday. I forgot who was doing Friday, Saturday. Might have been Daryl, Dub, somebody. Anyway, so I had been, so it was probably like 11 years ago.
But see, you got to think at that time. I created the King of Atlanta. That title, you don't give a fuck what nobody else do.
For Tip?
No,
Oh, King of
for
the South, I'm tripping.
King of Atlanta.
King of Atlanta,
because Ronnie know I could get in. The 4 clubs tonight I went to 7 days a week, I didn't pay. I had face card at all of them. You get in the club, people send me bottles, the promoters send me bottles. When I leave the comedy show on Sunday, there's be 20 cars behind me going to the club. And when they think you fall off, you won't see the motherfuckers no more. And then they start showing up at K-Dub nights. You feel me?
Well, what was it? When did you think people thought you fell off, or what? Like, cause you kind of got missing for a while.
Well, I started drinking, and
When you start drinking?
I started drinking. I probably was like, I never had a drink before until I was like 38. So when I started drinking,
Damn,
it
that's a
snuck-
long time.
yeah.
To wait to drink. My
no
nigga.
cigarettes, no drinking.
Yeah.
So when I started drinking, you don't think, as long as you not don't know what you call real drugs, you don't think alcohol is dangerous as it is. But alcohol is very dangerous because it can eat up your insides and it fools you. As long as you drinking, you think you look the same, act the same, and this and this and this.
Yeah.
So
It's the most easily accessible drug too.
and it started with people sending me free bottles in the club and all that shit like that. But when I stopped 6.5 years ago, almost 7 years ago, it was because motherfuckers gonna talk. You know, that's part of life. But when I find out motherfuckers who's supposed to been close to me, motherfuckers I done help pay their rent and shit like that, is talking about me, saying, oh man, that nigga can't just be on liquor. That nigga gotta be on some more drugs because the nigga violent. And this, I've been violent. I've always been violent.
Yeah.
If you take me there, you know what I mean? And so I said, best way to start the rumors, just stop drinking. I just stopped drinking.
Boom.
Just cold turkey like that, or was it just tough? Like
I had to
you
get an IV. I had to go get an IV.
I mean, you got
Yeah, because I hadn't drunk water in 3 years. So,
God damn.
Nigga had to hydrate, bro.
No.
This nigga was beef jerky.
dehydrated like a motherfucker. So,
Nigga said I ain't drank water in 3 years.
yeah, nigga.
Look at him.
Yo, that'll get you,
dog.
bro. Because I was wondering, like,
I
how
took
could
about 5 bags of IV, goddamn.
Yeah. Then you were drinking hard, and you started at 38 and felt like you had to get an IV.
I went to see a lot of people. It's rumored that my father died, Franco died, who's my like to the end, Franco. If I was right or wrong, Franco would be like, "Well, what you want to do then?" Shit, he was with me. So, my grandmother passed. So they said, it's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, I'm a hood nigga. People gonna come, people gonna go. You're gonna lose family members. You're gonna lose loved ones. That wasn't what it was. The shit just snuck up on me. You know what I mean? And then just like when you go to the comedy club, you're in the comedy club every night, and you find yourself, your diet fucked up because you eat chicken wings every night. And you find yourself getting a drink every night. But my tolerance was so high that's what really made it fucked up, because I was drinking like a cup of Grey Goose this tall with like 3 ice cubes. And the bartenders was giving them to me.
Nigga, that's a half a bottle of Grey
I was
Goose.
about to say, bro, that's the goose. That's the whole. That's
3 ice cubes.
Cut the top
You got a
off.
Kool-Aid cup.
Well, shit, I'm glad you back into the mix and like
Yes,
putting
sir.
pressure on niggas and
Yeah.
telling niggas they ain't
Big
funny
pressure.
like you, because it was a long time. It was nobody but K-Dub telling niggas they ain't funny and shit like that.
Shout out OD Odell. too.
Shout out OD Odell.
Oh, yeah,
Keeping the
OD.
balance in the game, because you was the balance a lot of times. A lot of niggas was just trying to sneak it to the frat, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
K-Dub gonna say it. He like, if you ask me or K-Dub, you want to know the truth about something, you gonna get the goddamn truth. Ronnie might say, well, he gonna try to,
Politic.
not hurt your feelings that bad, but we're gonna tell you.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's Wonderful human being.
Nigga, speaking of Franco, one time I was at the Big Oomp store in the West End, right by Q Time, and fucking you up there, Black Casper outside. Remember that shit? I was up there, and this nigga.
You was up there?
Yes, I was up there with Voodoo, who was doing OK Live.
Cause
Black Casper walking back and forth. This was right after the thrashing, cause I was like, nigga, y'all stupid
right
and fuck.
after the what?
The thrashing.
Yeah.
I said, cause I'm talking to this nigga. I'm like, why you stupid as hell? Why y'all do that, man? Cause they hit so many people hit him, they couldn't hit him for real. It was just like, they couldn't really hit him.
They couldn't get a jump
They
in.
couldn't get a jump. So he walking back and forth and forth. You said, hold on 1 second. That nigga pull out that next tail. He the first one with that bitch. Skadoodle. Franco whipping that bitch in the he had a Camaro, so I rock.
The whole
jump out,
parking
he
lot.
got guns like this.
Franco got like 12 guns on him. He had on for little sweatpants. Them motherfuckers was around his ankles because
so many guns on him.
yeah, so many guns on him. But Franco said, "Let me call Skadoodle, see where he at." This my nigga for life to the end, Skadoodle, right? Nice, wonderful human being, but don't fuck with him. Don't play with him. He calls, Skadoodle, where you at? No, that big Black Castle think you gonna caught him slipping. All I hear is, the nigga was passing Big Oomp. Came in that motherfucker on 2 tires in a Caprice. Jumped out, threw me a Glock. He had one. We racked them bitches. Bye-bye. Black Castle back up against the window like this.
Yes, sir.
So I say, hey, man, I'm looking. My cousins coming in. Thomasville niggas coming in. We don't fill the whole parking lot up with niggas. So I said, you thought you caught me slipping, bro. I say, but Tyler and Doodoo Brown called me and said this shit was supposed to be over. So if it ain't over, I'm finna bust your ass right now. So he played like he couldn't hear me. He was just stuck. And then here come Franco in that IROC. Hey, where the nigga at? What's up? It was crazy. But one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people made was thinking that I only get niggas jumped on. I got them hands too, Kamal.
It's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
Man, this nigga wanna
Come on.
bully me so bad, man.
It's usually me and him
It's
because
I remember.
he starts. He starts it. It's
He's
like
sparring.
he
He
want
just-
the title. He want to get in the midst.
Yo, my nigga, you set him on a path
Come on,
of
G.
destruction. Listen, when the pandemic, I used to come over here all the time. It would just be me and him. And I'd be sitting down trying to get some work done and shit. And he would just start roasting me out of nowhere. Ain't nobody else to laugh at the shit. It's just me and him. This nigga's roasting me for an hour. I'm like, where you getting this shit from? Then I see pandemic kind of over back on stage and shit. You roast him before he go on stage. He roast you when he get on stage. I said, oh, it's your goddamn fault.
No, it's not my fault.
Yeah, it is,
That-
bro.
that started-
That nigga was never not
Bro.
doing that.
That started when he recently started coming to Uptown more. That's when that started. And when it ended,
That was during the pandemic.
it ended the way when he saw me talking to them young comedians like that.
Which one?
What you do?
All of them.
What you
On
say to
stage
the
or
young
like
comedian?
in the face?
Motherfuckers walk up to me and say, oh, you gonna need me. You gonna be calling me to book me. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not never gonna call you to book you, motherfucker. And then I just thought,
Talking crazy.
oh yeah.
Right.
You talk crazy to the young, to the youth, to the dreamers.
like
Crush kids'
Ronnie,
dreams?
like Ronnie will tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? But then Nard will tell you the truth and like turn a knife. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It'd be like, damn, bro, like I ain't shit for real. It's like,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I just say keep at it.
Like,
Listen,
damn, Trey
look,
Daddy mean as hell.
And he always he just be over there like this, like
Yo, let him
every time I say something, just like,
Let him live.
let him live, bro.
We care about the young
did he
comedians.
say
man.
that? I mean,
So all right. So who you got like young comedians now? People need to look out for that. You like. All right, boom. I got some young guns that I fuck with.
don't do that no more. Don't do it no more. If I see some talent in somebody, like I tried to work with Throw It Off Warren because
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
shout out to Third
I knew I wasn't into the Instagram thing like that. He was into it.
Mhm.
So I said, okay, we'll put a squad together. He get the young people, I get the more mature people. He got the Instagram. We'll work it. I got all the knowledge. I know how to get him there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I got him $1,000 a night for $500 a night for Blue Ivy hosting comedy. And the owner told Warren, you don't really need no man. I got the sack, I got the money, I got the this. And nigga came up and walked up to me and told me, he said, he said, I don't need you.
Bruh.
And it looked like that nigga is going insane more and more every day.
Yo.
So I just
Cause that's a show you booked me for. I came from a college to come down
The
and do
Blue
your
Ivy.
shit. I left Kennesaw State from you.
You know what? My spirit told me not to do that show.
and I was paying niggas.
You gave a good night. It was a nice payday.
Mhm. Nice room.
It wasn't no $100. You know what I mean? It was probably at least 3,
Great in town money.
4. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I got way more than that. It was
So
great.
I don't look to young comedians now just upon their talent. I look at them upon their talent and the character of the person.
That's why you didn't get my number.
Yeah.
And also, that was a big. Niggas do make rookie mistakes though. You goddamn gotta fuck up
Yeah,
to
he
learn.
was young and shit.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
if
fuck up to learn.
That's an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a character thing more so
If
than
fuck
a
over
comedy
you
thing.
now, it'll fuck over you
No,
when
I'm
it's
saying-
$1 million on the
I'm
table.
saying you might not work with him no more, but he probably
No,
saw
man,
how that came
I
out.
don't let that affect that. Me and him cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I would
That's
never.
Skadoodle cousin.
Hilarious. So talk about the tour, man.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah, nigga.
Best Life
Best
Tour,
host
man.
alive. Goddamn.
I think we
silky
just
shirt.
changed the name of it.
Oh,
the
yeah,
tour
shit.
from Living the Best Life.
Oh, because special
Um,
and everything coming out.
And I don't know the name yet. But
All right.
I
New
know
tour,
I'm going
new
to
tour, new
Philadelphia
tour.
this weekend.
Philly,
Yeah.
let's get it.
And
Shout out
so it's
Duval,
great,
man.
It's great.
Shout out.
It's
How y'all
amazing.
reconnect, man?
It's amazing how you don't never think. Like, I had been that close to Mike Epps so many years, you know. I know his whole family. You know, like his 25-year-old daughter, I used to hold when she was
Holdable.
a baby
Right.
like this.
So
You think that person that you got that bond with
That y'all start
is
the
gonna
first
be
day.
the person
that
That-
put you
that-
where you need to be.
yeah. But you know, he put me on tour with him before,
Yeah.
and but you just never know who it is. So I went out to the filming of The Trap.
This nigga. Ronnie is fucking
He said so.
insane.
Trappin.
Ronnie,
So you was at the trap?
I was at
the. You know what to do with that down there.
So I was at the.
Meridian.
They got
Commercial.
LeVar. They got LeVar slammed on Ferrari.
Go to commercial.
on the Ferrari.
Nigga, they was watching that tape like
Hey, I
Menace
was
to
pulling up
Society.
with the ambulance that night. That was when I was hosting
Really?
the midnight show. Nigga, I was hosting that show. It was the
See, I'm
the
thinking
10
you
o'clock.
talking about it.
Nah, the new
Hayville.
uptown. Nah, the
Yeah.
new up. I mean, the second uptown.
Yeah.
I guess.
Marietta
That-
Street.
I was hosting that one at 12 o'clock.
Oh,
not
okay.
that other shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, back then, yeah, nigga, I was pulling up with the ambulance, like, damn, nigga, get out my way. And I was
Man, that
seeing it.
nigga was in ambulance like this.
Boy, what? Seen the nigga, hey. My,
Have you seen him do the joke though?
my mama told me it's a comedian on the news talking about he got beat up.
I mean, LeVar is funny. He's just a jerk.
Yeah, we know that. Go watch this episode again so you see what he talk about. Nigga was a jerk on our episode.
It was funny.
LeVar, what you call
LeVar
it? Talker.
LeVar motherfucking Talker.
That's why my fuel
If
pump
that
went
nigga
out
don't
on the
put
way to
get a
see.
jersey that say LeVar Talker. He
LeVar
bullshit.
Talker is crazy. My
Spurs
fuel pump went
jersey.
out because he knew I was coming to talk to LeVar that night.
So what was the question before we started talking about that?
The
so
tour.
I was
Yeah, the
on
tour.
the Trap, the
Yeah.
set of The Trap,
Mm-hmm.
and I see Clay.
Shout out to OG
Hey,
Clay,
bro.
Rubicon
Yeah,
Entertainment.
Rubicon, I see Duval, and these people that I've like from my personal friendships or whether it was through T.I., like Clay, that I've known forever. Because, you know, I did this skits on PSC.
24.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
When what's his name, Big Country got locked up. Who got locked up? And you was
Yeah,
talking about
C-Rod.
C-Rod.
C-Rod, we're gonna put your PlayStation up till you get home, man.
But tell him what you said though. You gave him some advice. This nigga gave domestic violence advice.
I don't even remember.
You
nigga.
said, "Hey man, next time you get into it with your girl, hit on the top of the head, Donkey Kong that hoe,
Oh, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong that hoe, so you won't be no bruises, so you won't go to
He
jail."
gave some advice.
Hilarious.
And
And you was on Luda album too. Keep it on the hush.
yeah, Duval said, "Shit." I said, "You got some shows or something?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "I think I do, man. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you next week. Your number still the same?" I was like, "Yeah, but let me get you again. Make sure." And been a blessing ever since. But
Man,
yeah, I
what's
was
up?
on Ludacris album. I was on two of them. I was on Keep It on the Hush and Freedom to Preach. Freedom of Preach.
Yes.
Nice.
Sister Martha, so glad to see you. So glad you came out this evening. Smelling like booty and Hennessy.
Jazzy's favorite.
Man, classic shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think
Shout
artists
out
should
to
go back to
Duval,
that, bro.
man. That nigga, you know what I'm saying, got an ear to the streets. He see me. He got my number. So
Yeah,
shout out to
Yeah,
Duval.
sure.
Duval solid, man, but you
He got my
smoke weed though. Y'all be
got
best
my
of friends.
He went and got my number, man. You know what I'm saying? He fuck with me.
We gonna make sure.
But you
Nard
never
gets
know.
your number before you.
You
leave.
never know.
We got each other's number.
You
now.
never know when that'll come to into play.
Yeah, man.
Already came into play. Wrote for him on the BET
BET
Awards.
Awards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just-
Clay be
I
looking
heard
out
that was a
of
nice
nowhere.
check.
it still comes.
Does it?
It's a residual. He's the reason I'm in the Writers Guild.
So let me
Sole
talk.
reason.
Shout out to
I want to
Duval.
talk to
You
you
gotta
about
come
something
sit
about the
down,
show.
All right.
You gotta come sit down, bro.
Sole reason. Yeah, we gotta get him on here. Gotta get everybody. Get J Ski, everybody, the whole crew, man. Shout out to the whole crew, man.
So you
Rest in peace, Kool-Aid.
Screenwriters Guild now.
Say it again.
Screenwriters Guild.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Big butt shit
the
going on.
videos got me into albums, got me into that. I was in everything back in the day.
Yeah.
But you know, if you don't pay them dues, they'll come
Running
get
up
them
out of yeah.
motherfuckers.
I got the Chris, shout out Chris Cabot. He be on my head about my dues now.
They will
Yeah.
come get that
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
I've been kicked out.
It's
of
worth
acting.
it though. It's worth it to stay.
I
in it.
recently talked to a comedian, said he did Wildin' Out, and they took about 80% of his Wildin' Out
Who is they?
You
Oh, the
probably
guild.
old after.
child support.
Oh, them niggas.
That
yeah.
devil.
Yeah, it's several niggas on that show that be. I mean, they check ain't really hitting on shit.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Mhm.
You brought big Lil Rue around. He
Yeah.
was How You Love That Record. He was a little kid. You know that dude who sang Nasty Song?
Just
Charlamagne
another
son.
nasty song.
South
Yeah.
Carolina, right?
Yeah, he had the How You Love That Records cats in there. Nard had a chain. This nigga gave him a company car. This nigga had about 40 niggas from South Carolina
Nigga, that's
in there
funny.
spending money. But Lil Rue would freestyle every goddamn Sunday.
And it was cold.
And it was
boy.
amazing.
And he
was
won by about 15.
Yeah.
young as hell. 2 Chainz.
Going to the strip club with us.
grown bitches.
All right, let's get into it. My favorite strip club now is Blue Flame. In that era when you was pushing the dimes and running the club.
We didn't fuck with Magic then.
Okay.
See, I hosted amateur night at the Blue Flame.
So the Flame was still-
I got the mic from Bruce when he was the original host on 559
Pass it down.
time. See, comedy night was Tuesday, so everybody go to the Flame after 559. So the Flame always been home, but since I was in the street, it was a lot of little hole in the walls that we frequent. You know, Pleasers, Cleveland.
Please with the $5 table dance now.
Yeah, that shit burnt down and the dance is still ain't $5.
That shit still burnt.
But
Still sitting
nowadays,
Please are like the Gwinnett Braves.
nowadays,
Hilarious.
if you trying to network or you feel like I need to go out tonight, I feel like it's one phone number I need to get because not no bitch or girl in there, but
Network.
because of business. That's Magic.
Yeah.
Hands down.
But the motherfuckers at the Flame is built.
Yes, indeed.
Like something
Them
else.
motherfuckers is built, bro.
Man,
Your
talk about
money's
Franco
worth.
You slap them. He used to have $100 bill. This nigga fingers are so
There's
big.
so many niggas take credit for the shit I started, dog.
It was amazing.
What you
What's this
mean?
right there? What you talking about?
Oh, it's all kinds of shit.
They used
Phrases.
to have the crackheads be on in the amateur night first too. Like you know how Lightfoot might have a random entry in the goddamn. This nigga.
I started a lot of shit. I just don't really speak on it. You know what I mean?
That we here
But-
for.
That's what
we
One
here
of
for,
those-
bro.
Like, talk about that lady who had
Shit,
that.
Let's talk about all the
She
shit
pulled her
done
draw to the
started,
side and that fucking that goddamn strawberry came out, nigga.
But amateur night was like,
It's like Robin
we need to make it a little more exciting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, whatever girl take an ass on, slap on the ass, $20. They amateurs. They like, okay. So Franco was like high school running back side nigga.
High school running back
Size
size.
nigga.
That
Well, like
nigga-
80s running back.
Yeah.
Like,
That nigga
Herschel
would, that nigga, he had some money, so he had enough 20s to knock all them hoes off stage.
Yeah.
He used to hit them so hard, nigga. Bow! Them hoes just fly off the other end of the
That's
stage.
hilarious.
That was
And they
crazy.
still doing that to this day.
man, that nigga had that old lady with some kitten heels up there dancing one time. And niggas was like, no. They started throwing crazy money at this old bitch. And then she pulled her draw to the side. She pushed a strawberry out her, a real, like a Kroger strawberry, but the bit was bad a little bit.
Hold on.
That bit was brown a
A
little
Kroger strawberry.
It was there already, and she just pushed it out.
She was walking around with it before the contest. But I've seen Bruce when he hosted it.
God.
Bruce, the bitch bent over and the pussy just said, woo. Bruce said, God damn, I think I see my cell phone.
No, but your
Bruce
ass,
said, who got a phone? Bruce put the cell phone
No.
in the girl pussy.
No.
He said, who got another phone? And he
Oh,
asked her what
my
her number
God.
was. She
No
bent over.
way.
That motherfucker was blinking and vibrating.
Oh my God.
Man, she
Check,
might have
man,
got-
we remember that.
The good old
cement in
days.
that shit burnt in my brain. Kennard said, hell no, y'all don't want to get paid. This bitch want to get paid. This bitch made a dead strawberry come out of her pussy. Nigga, I was over that bitch hollering. This bitch made a fucking unripe straw. You just kept talking about that
Unripe
damn strawberry.
Yeah, I was
Damn it, man.
I was rough. I wasn't just rough on the comedians. If you was in the audience, you got it. But you know, what's the thing that you've done, experience that you had, y'all guys, that made you know that you made the right decision? Like for me, one night a girl came up to me at Uptown on Peach Street, and she was like, I have cancer. And she said, the doctor gave her like a year. And she said for the first time in 2 years, she forgot she had cancer. And she just laughed and had a good time. And that's when I knew I was doing what I was supposed to do.
Damn.
So you'll never really know how you affect the people in the audience. You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying?
Real
That's
talk.
dope, man.
Yeah,
That's how we gonna start the 92 Dimes documentary off.
That's
That's
They
the
get way, way crazier than that. Yeah. Nigga. I lived the life.
Come on now. Shit, we appreciate you coming through, chopping it up with us, man.
Hell
Don't be
yeah.
no stranger, man. You can always welcome over here.
Pull up on
I'm
us.
like, one of the reasons I go hard at getting my own shows is because he could see a nigga with a dope boy with money that want to book something from eyeball like that nigga.
I
don't
could
wanna,
tell that nigga wanted to give me his money.
yeah. Like we done been to some small towns and it don't look safe, and I was like, look, make sure them niggas give you your money when you. Soon as you get there, get your goddamn money. Soon as goddamn I done see him spaz on the hotel rooms. That's the first nigga that was like, nigga, I'm not. Would you put your mom in this motherfucker? Nigga told them killers that shit to their face. I was like, well, I mean, it's fine with me. I'm my first hotel. These niggas said, hell no, nigga. And shit,
go
that
for
time
anything.
Ricky, I flew on Ricky plane was coming to your show, nigga. Jackson, remember that time?
And Jackson?
When y'all had to pick me up from the airport, where Ricky just like paid for the plane to bring me to your show. You were like, boy, what the fuck you into? It was you and C-Dog. We was in Jackson,
Yeah, I
Mississippi.
remember the
yeah,
flight.
you was
Yeah,
like, this
yeah.
nigga rode a plane to get $300. Some shit like that. So I appreciate you, man. You always got them put on for the city and put niggas in position to do what they sell. Teaching niggas how to fish is the most important shit to me.
But
So
what we need to do on a closing note is run these $100 niggas out of town. I feel responsible because I sat there and watched it happen and didn't stop it. And but these niggas will call the police on you now. But it's just common knowledge. $100. That's why I don't do rooms.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't done your room. It's not personal. It's just
Reemo ain't
I'm
got
not
that
gonna.
Oh yeah, I ain't got that type of room, bro.
Yeah, I heard you got like 150, but
Nah, my boy, need to fuck with you.
look, that nigga wanna. He always look like he wanna John.
That's what come with the
He got 2 for you. I'm sure he was waiting.
Yeah,
on you to say
he's
something.
just waiting we get off air. But comedian Nard Hoslton, aka Buddha Do, your stomach sick up out of your Buddha Do, best host alive because a host job is to make sure that the rest of the shows is on time and goes right, and that there's enough energy left for the headliner to do his thing because his name is on the tickets, not to go up and try to get your own shine every time you hit the stage.
Yeah.
Best host alive is unselfish comedian.
Come on, man.
Team player.
Talk your shit.
Got to be.
Is it that time,
Tyler, you
brother?
gonna do the comment? You got the funniest comment of the day?
Oh man, I fucking around and was hoping y'all had about 2 more minutes worth of story.
Oh, we
Shit.
do.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah,
nigga,
shit. It's a lot, nigga. 92.
Man, I had
times.
hoes, man. Look.
I had
Have you-
hoes.
How do you handle 2 or 3 of them coming to the same show? Like, how do you juggle? Like back in the day, like how did you juggle it?
Okay, if you get money, right, and you got what they want, which is you riding in the car, you never really had to give them any money, just to be. They want to be affiliated with a nigga who get money. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So what you do is, true story. I'm in a very deep, loving relationship now, but it was a time I had 30 girls at Uptown on Marietta Street,
What?
and I counted,
I counted.
and I said, a dude in the audience was like, I did a joke about women. He was like, nigga, you ain't got no hole. I have 30 in here now, sir.
said it on the thing.
And I said, on the mic, and I said, raise your hand.
That's hilarious.
About 10 of them said,
That nigga lost 20 hoes that night.
nah, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Was you at Underground? You gotta hear Carlos tell that story.
Underground where?
Who's at Underground Atlanta got the fight?
What?
Who was we? Who you was fighting with?
Me, Buck Wild, Voodoo was there
But why from Philly?
from Chicago.
Oh, okay, okay.
Girls, Franco. We beat the club security and the whole underground security. This girl tried to fight her girlfriend, a little stud. And I was like, hey, you even do that in here? Because I made everybody come from the comedy club to underground, paid the $10 at the door. That was my money. So I was like, you even do that in here? They're my party. So, Buck Wild was like, Shout, I want you to go on outside. She pulled out a knife, swung it at Buck Wild.
Oh
Lord.
So now my cousin Bree, she go up in the DJ booth and say, ain't even nobody gonna fuck with him. So we
You said that on the mic, nigga?
on the
Ain't
mic.
nobody gonna
So
fuck
I get
with
to the, I was like, let's go, fuck all this shit, let's go. So 200 people, we all walking to the door. The little stud standing at the door like this, motherfucker, this. So security guard was like, nah, man. I punched right between his 2 arms. Bow! Hit the stud. It's not like hitting the girl.
It's not like
Yes, it is.
And she pulled a knife.
Okay.
So, and that's when I said we
was
got to fight down that motherfucker, man. Oh, man. Buck Wild knocked out a nigga about 6'8".
Shout out to Buck Wild in Chicago.
Nigga, that is a fool.
Shit.
You remember I quit at Uptown?
No, I do not. Was it Peachtree?
It was Marietta. It was my birthday.
Oh, damn.
Quit on your birthday?
400 people in the club.
Bruh, come on. You
I
can't
get
leave the club like that.
bonuses at everything out to 150. 200 every 50 people. 200 a bonus. 250 a bonus. I got 400 people in there. So it's the difference between like $1,600.
Mm.
Gary Abdul tells me
Uh-oh.
Oh,
the club don't hold that many.
the fucking Jerry
I
Heller.
said I just counted. I had skull count.
He counted his 30 hoes. He gonna count the goddamn.
It was
Yeah.
400. And Gary was like, "That's something, I don't give a fuck," and something, he'll get a little jazzy. So
Man, hate crime bill, man.
I went on stage and said, they playing with my money, man. Let go. The whole comedy club got up without paying their bill and left.
No.
I said, the Velvet Room on me. The whole comedy club went to the Velvet Room. At that time, I could get 60 people in the club free with me.
You the
And-
big meet your comedy nigga? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, really, yeah.
Shit.
Am I lying? Am I exaggerating?
Nah, I can't. I don't like to go to the club now because I don't be with you on Lil Baller. I think Lil Baller gonna be at heaven. He good. Come on,
He
Come
good?
Oh, that a comedian.
There you
on in. Yeah, that nigga walk you in the Alex party. You can't do that.
Yeah.
go. Nah.
Alex don't give a
Compound.
fuck.
Yeah.
Alex be sitting right there. Nigga be talking about where Alex is at. They be like, I think he over there. You talking to this nigga?
Right.
Ronnie got scope beat up before.
Damn.
Why you looking at me?
Twin.
I didn't do that. I didn't make him get his
You
ass
just
whooped.
stand there like this. Like the
I was
whole time.
watching. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
What? You ain't never said shit.
Then I think Twin is Lil Durk's dad or uncle. They was down the they two baller niggas from Chicago, Bentleys. They bought a whole club for this nigga to do a night in. They bought a club for Nard to have free drinks in and shit.
That's hilarious.
But
When
they
I
was
say free drinks, free.
open bar for real.
Whatever.
The whole club was
First
free.
time I ever seen a real open bar.
Yeah, so
Yikes.
them niggas was getting money in Chicago, but they come down here. I just knew them as the Twin Jaguar shit. So Skull make them get up, and because it's packed in there. Uptown would get so packed, they would charge for the DJ booth steps like $100. A nigga standing up against the wall,
Damn.
and the nigga Skull. I just saw Skull did them two like this. The Twin said he walked out normal. As soon as we got that,
And
throw
Sco
that
from
nigga-
their town,
Skull from
so
Chicago.
he know them niggas.
He know
Yeah.
them
Oh,
niggas.
okay.
That nigga said, "Don't you ever in your fucking life." Bow! Slap the shit. And I'm thinking Sko is the man. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm still open mic, nigga. I'm thinking he run the club. He's
He be
security.
talking shit to everybody.
That nigga slapped Sko so fast. He said, "Yo, nigga," I said, "No." And Sko just got.
I just seen Twin come back around the corner.
He wasn't mad or nothing. He was just calm. He didn't want to fuck Nard's night up. He was like, "This is my nigga." You know what I'm saying? But they was in there every day,
Right.
like literally every day. But yeah, he slapped shit out of that man.
Shout out to How You Love That Records, though, man. Them niggas, when I say that nigga D, man, that nigga was solid, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, you got a lot of money. Them
I
days,
told
man.
him not to never go dig up that last $5 million.
What? What happened? Okay.
Got him caught.
You know where's that?
He dug it up.
Oh, okay.
They
Dug
catch
it
him.
up. Yeah.
You can't go get it.
That's
Wait,
a hard.
nigga-
That's a hard thing not to dig
Bro,
up.
nigga
Right, it's a
with
hard
a
thing to
fresh
leave
5
alone,
million.
That shit gonna rot if you don't get it.
That was the last $5 million.
I'm gonna go get one
Your
at least.
grocery store bill gonna get high. Something gonna
They
get.
just sat and waited for him to dig it up. They
It's buying
Huh?
all
just waited on
the
him to
same.
dig it up.
No, he still had the last 5. You know, but he was trying to put in that music. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't rent studio time. He would buy one of these motherfuckers and make it
All
the
day.
studio. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yes.
All
It might
right,
be
yo.
that time.
Yeah,
for
man,
the
I
comment.
found one, man.
Oh.
This is in loving memory of Remo's jeans. I don't know if y'all noticed that Remo don't
His
wear
jeans?
He's transitioned from his jean game.
Summertime, bro. Wait till
Summertime.
fall.
Wait till the fall.
I mean, fall time he was all right.
The
We'll
last
wait.
summer he did.
Remo used to be knees
I
out.
just be the
I
last
thought yeah, you never really want short.
Yeah, you're
This
right.
will be the last comment that I'll read for the end that has something to do with Remo jeans. This is from the Desi and B Simone episode. It goes as follows: Remo with them Frankenstein jeans, made from actual people skin. goddamn Leatherface jeans. Shout out to Doja Deville. He's definitely a Costa Rican. I see him in all the comments, man. Shout out to you. It's very funny, sir.
Yeah, shout out to King Mike Hall. Taps in
King
on
Mike
live
Hall,
every day,
man.
always
Definitely a Costa
comment
Rican.
first.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vina Girl. Fucking
Patron
QTN.
Jones.
Always check in,
Yeah.
man. We appreciate all y'all.
I want to
support.
come at when we
Abigail.
just
Kicking
when
shit.
it's not educational. Well,
We just want to get it based
when-
on you, man. And
when
you
y'all
welcome.
niggas being funny, because I think the chemistry of all of y'all, like Mo Blunt in and me, I think we would really be tripping in this motherfucker.
Oh, no, we just wanted to hear the story.
Yeah,
bro.
sometimes we
You a
gotta
legend,
listen to the OG. Sometimes you gotta shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
You up here talking about T.I. and fucking
Yeah.
Al Sharpton, nigga. We got to listen.
Yeah, Big Meech and them.
Giving us all them old ass story, nigga.
I remember Big Meek said he was in Visions.
Oh, shout
Oh,
out to
man.
Vision, bro. I
One
saw
VIP.
Vision.
What? My neck used to hurt in that bitch by
Oh,
looking
nigga.
up at them niggas all night.
They were living, boy.
Yeah, we was.
He was Nelly was in the other one,
Yes.
facing each other, and Meek's just like open bar, and Nelly was like shit, open bar. Goddamn, Meek's like shit, rest of the night. Nelly's like, I can buy the club.
Ooh.
No matter how much money Meech had, he ain't had no black card.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't had no legal money.
Mm.
Nelly said, I can swipe this motherfucker and buy the club.
This Atlanta nigga, Meech probably could have went home and bought the club. By the time he got back. Meech-
That nigga made, he's the reason for a depression, like in the 40s.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, nigga got dry. Nigga couldn't find no good
The
weed.
strip
or
club got
nothing.
dry like the
Yeah.
pandemic.
All the
dried up,
clothing
bro.
stores. Can you imagine the nigga who they were buying their T-shirts from?
Just the
Niggas
way.
started doing popping pills, started doing X and shit. Right at that time.
Houses, the real
jersey.
tours,
Exclusive Game was making their jerseys.
car game.
Yeah,
Man, them
everybody
niggas-
fucked up.
Everybody was.
They had the economy booming.
The
On all
myth
them-
is they made Foot Locker go 5 for 10 on goddamn
On the t-shirts.
5 for
They
20.
made them step up the locker.
That's like LeBron leaving Cleveland and shit. Niggas fucked up the whole atmosphere. Like, God
The
damn,
whole
bro, we can't
ecosystem
sell no
gone.
tickets.
the city up.
Don't nobody want to come to this game to see Kevin Love.
Shout out to Trey
Is
Young.
it that
though.
time, Secret
Another
Junior?
200.
Run it
We
up,
appreciate
man.
you coming through, nigga. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be picking my grandma up, but hey, you know.
Boy, you
She at the
stupid.
club.
Yeah, she an amateur contest tonight.
Back outside.
Yeah.
You all right, buddy? But
You
don't
can't
love 'em.
smoke, nigga.
It ain't
Yo,
gonna go
we
like
like
you
to
think.
end the shows with a segment we call
Prayer.
Yeah.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this strand of weed.
We do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Timing.
Time and time again.
Yeah, we like to end the show with a segment we call Secret Genius Life Coach, where I give old ass niggas advice.
Yeah.
Get through the week.
See what I mean? He laughing all hard and shit.
That nigga look like Cameron losing.
Get through the week. Get to the next episode.
Oh, only you can prevent forest fire. Nigga.
Bro, if you don't like something from the super, bro, like a PJ character, bro.
Yeah, let Kamal go.
Yeah, man, my bad.
You need to comb your dreads.
Do what?
Hey, do your part, man. Go ahead.
Oh, man. The words of the week are this, man. Respect is non-refundable. But that shit do expire. And when you get to doing some fuck shit, that respect is gonna vanish. That's all I got.
That's just
good.
like pussy. Pussy have an expiration date on it. That's why I
real.
encourage women to give it away because if you sit on it too long,
That's a fact.
That bitch
shit
gonna rot.
Yeah, it is fire, man.
That
That
shit gonna
Tony
dry
Braxton
rot.
said, I wish I had my whole years. All of them regretting not giving it up.
That pussy gonna dry rot.
Yeah, it's
Bruh. And you can only stand 15 minutes when you start giving
that
it
bitch
away
on
too
the
late.
shelf like some
Ooh, I done
sea-
been around some dry rot.
Bruh.
Ma'am.
Oh, that dry rot pussy, you don't know how to fuck for real.
Put
Oh,
your leg
God.
down, ma'am.
Put it
Dry
down.
rot is a terrible word.
Dry rot.
Yeah, especially if it's not stored properly.
Yeah,
It is never stored properly.
It's not
Room
so
temperature,
proper.
termite problem
It's
and
been
shit.
in work pants, church pants,
Not groomed.
gym pants.
They grooming.
Too many pants
Too
on
many
that pussy.
pants. Police pants.
Police pants.
TSA pants.
ROTC pants.
Y'all gotta give it up.
Scrubs.
It's,
Band
and you
pants.
know what? It be niggas that make the same amount of money as you trying to fuck, and y'all be curving them like it's something else out there.
I don't know, man.
Fuck the
Hey,
TSA
man.
dude that work on
Shout
that
out to
bitch.
all the women that have sex with me. You guys are all right.
That's what's up.
I don't know what Ronnie talking about. I do not know what Ronnie talking about. I be having to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. This is
You
Atlanta.
can't.
nigga. Come on now.
You ever seen a Church's Fried Chicken manager? Nigga, they pants. They wear them little like blue fireproof pants.
such a funny question.
Next time you
picture
go
her?
in churches, nigga,
Next time you go in
Who be in
churches,
church?
I've never been in church.
I
Never.
ain't been to church since the 90s.
I ain't been in churches since 2001.
they got
I've never been in
one.
my entire life. Hand to
Nigga, the
God.
inside of my shoe say
ins-
don't go in churches.
Bro,
Your
church's
foot gon'
chicken
bust, nigga.
pants are like the martyr pants.
That's
like the
one-
girls
that's a
who
do
drive
not-
martyr buses.
Martyr pants.
Girls who drive martyr buses.
Martyr
and
pants.
goddamn-
oh, martyr buses. Whoa, them some fine bitches, but I'm telling you.
I know.
Airport chicks be fine. It be some fine women in the airport
What,
working at
you know,
Popeyes.
the stewardesses, they tricking you now.
Lapel mics. Yeah, y'all
Lapel
send
is-
something to our More Than Culture Cash App for the lapel mic
No,
fund.
no, I got you.
No.
I know it's necessary.
Y'all
More
want
Than
to do a
Culture is the
song?
brand, huh? You say what?
Y'all want to do a song? We all got
This
the mics.
nigga do not want to leave.
Who?
You?
Niggas be hating their old lady, but I swear to God, but niggas do not like their old lady.
I mean, I did my whole shit years ago. I'm in love. I'm faithful.
Hey, that
But now
husband.
you know when you on camera, you can stay out longer.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
saw you posted for a birthday the other day.
Man, stay on my motherfucking page,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That's public information, bro.
Hey, you know what though?
You go public
You're
with it,
getting
bro.
better at Instagram, man. Salute
Yes,
to you.
you
No,
are.
you
When
are, bro.
started
You starting
off,
to
man,
pop up,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
Oh, man.
I wanted to
You
call
gotta-
you every time you posted something. Like,
Pixelated
hey, man,
ass
know
thank
who
you.
You
needs
ain't
some
got,
help
you
with
ain't got
his-
his number though.
You know who need help with their Instagram? Goddamn G-Thing.
G-Thing?
This nigga posts the worst TikToks.
Ronnie sends all them shits to me, and that's so horrible.
I be
Bro,
like, this
so
the
funny.
worst TikTok. He do the
And
big
Henry
booty
Welch.
walkaway
Fuck that.
songs, but he be like, got a job, comedy life.
Bom,
Boom, boom, boom.
Yo, that shit is so funny.
Boom, boom, boom.
This nigga be having his shades on. This nigga
That's the
too.
song
Hey.
that your girl know you looking at a thick girl on your phone. If you hear
That
Yeah.
nigga,
Boom,
Put that
boom,
phone-
boom.
You be
that
like-
nigga phone low as hell because of that song.
Bro,
All the TikTok booty
that's-
songs.
You be like, G-Thing, we finna go get something to eat. You want to get something to eat? What y'all can get? Probably seafood. Yeah, I remember when I was on the Millennium Tour. That nigga referred
He gonna find a way to
everything
bring it
to the
up.
Millennium.
Me and G-Thing had a pilot for BET back in the day, so shout out to him, man.
He came out
about
on
Millennium
No, it wasn't. It was way before that shit.
Oh, okay.
It was like 2004 or 5.
Like
Damn,
College
But
Hill.
he rubbed elbows with
Yeah.
a lot of people. He know how to
Finesse.
Yeah, we're not recording this part.
thank you. Oh,
More Than Culture is the brand. It's the More Than Culture show. Kamal, the secret genius. Reemo Rod. Tyler Chronicles. Ronnie Jordan, special guest. Nard Hoslton. We out.